John Turturro a také herečka Catherine Borovic. Přijali pozvání do Karlových Varů na tento filmový svátek roku 2011. John Turturro a Catherine Borovic. A ještě představím další dva členy této delegace k filmu Někde dnes večer.
U nás ještě nemá.
Thank you, and very happy to be here. We hope you receive the film in the spirit in which we made it. Thank you very much.
Wooly here.
This is Patricia. You left a message for me at the dating service last night.
You mean that sex line?
Your phone's been ringing off the hook all day, Wooly.
What do you look like, Leroy? Would you be the dashing, blue-eyed blonde type?
Do I sound like that?
You taking your medication?
Yeah. No. Sometimes.
You sound tall.
I'm too tall, but there's nothing I can do about it.
You're still a virgin, aren't you?
That's none of your business, Mrs. Pecorino. I work the early shift.
Oh. Doing what?
I'm an astronaut.
You're receiving the President's Award here at the Karlovy Vary Festival. What does that mean to you, and what was your awareness of the festival before coming here?
I was aware of it because I have lots of friends who've come here over the years, and they told me it was a really nice festival. I think I've been invited here a few times too, but I was not able to make it. So it's nice to have the premiere of this film here somewhere tonight. As far as the President's Award go, I'm flattered. It must mean that I've been around for a while, so it makes me feel a little old. But I hope I'll take it as a form of encouragement and try to keep doing interesting projects.
What attracted you to the project Somewhere Tonight?
Well, I saw the original Theo Van Gogh film, which I thought was really interesting. Obviously, I got a chance to work with Catherine Borowitz, my wife, and Max Casella, who's a good friend. But Michael DiGiacomo is someone I've worked with on a few scripts, and there's a couple scripts of his that I'd like to do in the future. I think he's a really, really talented director and writer, and I think you'll hear a lot more from him in the future. So the opportunity to support him and work with him was something that was, a real incentive for me to do it. Because I've worked with Michael, I've known him since the early 90s.
You've also directed several films yourself, including a couple in the last 6 or 7 years. Do you regard yourself as much a director as an actor now, and will you make more films as director?
Well, yeah, the last film I made was Passione, which hasn't come out here, but it's been real success in Italy. It's a musical documentary about Naples and all the music there, and it's doing very well in New York. We just opened there. Yes, so I hope to do another film, if all goes well, in next spring.
Somewhere Tonight it's made by an American director, but based on or inspired rather by an older film by a Dutch director.
Right.
Could you possibly compare American and European cinema?
Well, I can't really compare it. All I can say about is that, first of all, I don't know everything that's happening in European cinema. I'm more well versed in European cinema from the past. Though when I get a chance to, I see what's happening. I think his film was a little more overtly sexual. This film's a little more delicate, but both deal with the themes of loneliness and solitude in the world and how people, really are starved for communication, especially when you live by yourself. I mean, I kind of straddle two worlds, bigger budget films, which I almost never did. I used to do more medium-sized films, which don't exist as much anymore. But I think there are a lot of really good films coming out of Europe. I mean, lately Romania has sent a lot of films, around the world. World cinema, Asian cinema is really strong. I mean, there are directors from every country. The thing is, to be able to get distribution in other countries, and that's the big challenge now. There used to be less product. So when a foreign film came to the States, it was considered just a regular movie. It just was in a different language. And now small films, foreign films, independent films have been more ghettoized. But, you know, technology is changing, and I think you'll see in a 5 to 10 years' time, films will be getting to people in all different ways.